Manoj Maheshwari here, and I'm bringing this video to you after a long gap. I've been busy with anyone in the family and have not been able to record for a while, but here's now getting back to business. So here I found an interesting chart here for Reliance Industries, which has gone below its 52-week high, 52-week range, and is currently sitting at a 52-week low, which is at 22,217.50, which was the closing in yesterday's trade, which was on the 15th of March 2023. So what I've done is I have taken the daily chart, and I have, as usual, using the volume profile, I am trying to assess the structure that the market is showing us, and in that manner we would like to analyze how and what we expect from this stock in the coming days. So if you see here, these are the two volume profiles that I see demarcate the areas that have formed balance in the previous period. So this period is from July 2020 to about August 2021, and the next period is from say around the September of 2021 to date. So these are the two areas that I'm using to check the structure on the market in the long-term chart and see where we can go from here. So if you see, the red line is the first scenario and the blue line is the second scenario of how I see the trajectory of the stock in the coming days. There's been some news of bank failures in the US which has spooked the market, and we have been falling on our markets very rapidly in the last 5 sessions. In fact, we have lost about 2600 points in Bank Nifty in the last 4 sessions, and some in Nifty too. So trying to assess what's going to happen to Reliance, my first scenario says that since we have left the balance area of the top half of the volume profile, we are destined to go and hit the top of the volume profile of the bottom half, which should be in the region of 2146. I think that is the level that we should be tagging in a week or so, and then from there we could see a bounce, which could then take us back to the bottom of the earlier value area, and then we might bounce back again into the value area, hitting the point of control where we could see some resistance, and again take some support back from the bottom of the value area, and then climb higher if the markets revive. This is what the scenario 1 can give us. And then we have a second scenario where if the markets begin to tank like what we've seen in the last few days, given the bad news first on the Hindenburg saga with the Adani stocks, and then with the SVB bank and the other bank failing in the US, there's been a sentiment downer. There's definitely been a sentiment downer in the market, and if that persists, then we could test the top of the lower value area, and then we can get back in and then test the POC, take a little bit of a bounce from the POC and face resistance on the top of the value area, and then fall lower to tag the bottom of the value area of the lower volume profile, and then we could move a little sideways in that area for a while. These are the two scenarios I see that we could see in Reliance in the coming days. From the next 2 to 3 months is the rotation that I see. I don't see a huge fall, but yes, we could be rotating sideways within the lower value area, or if we move higher, we could probably be rotating in the higher area, with a chance that if we get into the higher area and if the markets are bullish, then we might break the value area of the upper half, because we've had a lot of passage, a lot of time passed in this area, and then this time if we creep back into the value area, we should be crossing it and going higher. So this is my analysis for Reliance. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm open to do any more stocks that you can think of. Do comment in the comment box if you want me to profile the stock movements of any stocks that you are looking for some information on. Looking forward to being with you again in the next video. Thank you.